Hey you guys, Misty here today, and I am doing a Happy Mail video and also a color along in this book that my friend Brooke Lawrence got me, and she's my friend on Instagram. And me and her has done a color along before, and she sent me this. I had this stuff on my list on Amazon, and she sent it to me. And the book I got is Zombie Coloring Book for Everyone, Patrick and Pearson, and it has black background, and this is a really nice book. Paper's good, and it's really nice. I do like it. It has a lot of nice images in it. I hope when I start out turning the pages that my video is not blurry, because I've been noticing, halfway through it'll clear itself out. So we'll just take our time for a minute on this. Maybe it'll clear itself right up. And she also got me 12 of the Amazon Basic pens, and they've got a smaller tip, and I'll probably try those out on a mandala. I was going to try them out in here, but I think I'll use some of the Pip Squeaks in this just to be doing. So we'll do a quick flip through and show you guys what's in here in this nice book. I think I'll color this one in a minute. Got my cardstock back here, and she's cute also. We want to do a quick flip through here. These are just fun and quick and simple pages. Put this back here so I know where this is at, because I'm going to color it. Right here's where we're at. Cute pictures. Halloween is almost here, isn't it? Around the bend. It's got quite a bit in it. Alright, that's it for the flip, I do believe. That's all of them. Make sure I didn't skip a page. Okay, so we'll go back here. And the pen she got me is 12-pack on Amazon. It's Amazon Basics. And we have a light blue, a pretty light blue, orange, green. These pretty colors, your basic colors here. She got me these. And they've got a little small tip on it where it would be really good for highlighting areas, or I could probably, I'll probably try them on the mandala. It'll work really good for small spaces. So that's probably what I'll do. But I really appreciate it, Brooke. I really appreciate it. And we'll go with the Pip Squeak markers on this. I've just got a small set on the Pip Squeaks. I got a small set at the Dollar General, I believe it was, just to see how I would like them, But they're pretty nice. They go down smooth. Let's see, am I zoomed in enough? Zoom in some more. We went and got groceries today. The only thing I found at the Dollar Tree was a Thanksgiving tablecloth for the chat. When I do our chats together, I'll have the Thanksgiving theme tablecloth. I've got one of those. I've been looking. And of course they're just $1 and they work pretty good. That's where I got this tablecloth at, was at the Dollar Tree. And Dwayne, he bought him a chainsaw today, so he's gonna try it out right now in a minute and cut some trees, see how it does. We went and got groceries. There was a lot of traffic out because it's peak season and the leaves are changing really good. So there was a lot of traffic. I took a few pictures. I posted them on Instagram with my camera as we was passing through. And we went into the grocery outlet to see if it was going to be good in there, you know, to buy food. And to us, it looked like the same old thing. So we went ahead and left and decided to go to this Save a Lot grocery store and shop again. It's pretty warm here in the evenings. It hasn't really been that cold in the mornings here lately. And I forgot what day it was, but I'll tell you about my Aunt Shirley here lately. We went and seen her again. And this has been since we done a chat. Me and Mom went and seen her, and she was having chest pains. A couple weeks ago, she had a pacemaker put in, and she was having chest pains. And I looked on the internet, and it said it wasn't normal to have chest pains. So she went ahead and called 911 so that they would just get up there quicker, you know, and she wouldn't have to wait at the emergency room long. So she went and called them, and they said she could go, you know, get some blood work done too when they come and got her. And they took her to the hospital actually, and she went ahead and got some blood work, and they checked her at the they checked her also at her apartment before they took her. And turns out that she just had a lot of stress and anxiety, and that's what was causing her chest pains. Yesterday, Mama said she walked over to the mailbox, and she hadn't done that in over a year, so Mama said she was doing a lot better. She thought to be able to do that, you know. So that's good that, you know, that was the case. I hate that it was stress and anxiety, but it's good also that it wasn't nothing, you know, else. This marker actually is about had to lick. As usual, maybe we'll have enough to get it done here. I went ahead and colored the pictures I showed you guys on my Halloween tag video that wasn't colored. So I'll be doing an updated video on that also. The only thing I have to color is the ghost that I showed you guys that was in the jar, the little ghost. And I've colored the other ones that I hadn't. Like I said, I went ahead and colored a zombie for this month because I showed you guys one for last month. Also, I showed you guys a picture of a pumpkin I colored a year ago. So I'll just show you also one I colored this month that I had bookmarked to show you guys. I'll show you guys that also. I want to try to get this done. I'm craving Pip Squeaks, so that's what I'm going to be using on this. I do need to sometime buy a larger set because I like these so well. One time I watched a video that Lisa done on these, the larger set. I'm just curious to know if any of you guys have these, how long they would actually last. Because I haven't used these much, and this one's already about out. I'll try to do an updated video Tuesday on the Halloween tag. Because I should be able to get the ghost done this evening. Now, if you guys remember the potion one I showed you guys by Tabitha Burnett, that was a hard one to do. I had a hard time with that one. And I got Jamie's opinion. I asked Jamie, I said, well, Jamie, I said, do you think, I should color the background? She said, yeah, color the wall dark gray and the floor light gray. I did that. It looked good, but the Arteza Everblue markers, most of the time they won't leave lines, but on the Amazon paper, I had a hard time and struggled with it. So I went ahead and colored, and then after I colored it, those colors, I went back over it with some glitter, just cover up. I cannot stand, to see the lines, so that's what I did on that one. That was a hard one, I'm telling you it was. A hard one to do. These little markers are about the size of chapstick when you get to looking at them. See, there we have some green there. And the Amazon Basics I can use on small areas. That works really good. Oh yes, now see these little small areas right here? These work really well. And Jamie told me these pencils was good, and so I put them on my wish list. And then Sweet Brooke, she come along and told me that she was going to send me some Happy Mail. So she got me these. I'm going to send her some books on the 3rd of next month, and probably send also Ren some books I gathered up. I'm going to give Brooke some of the Jade Summer books that I've got that's not the grayscale but the other, and she said that was fine. She'd take them because I've also got the grayscale. So I rounded her up some, and Ren, I found her some Christmas books. I'm just not too fond of Creative Haven's Christmas books for some reason. I don't know. I just don't like them that much. So that's the one Ren's getting. Well, she said she was excited about it, so. And I took Casper to the vet Friday because he had to get his eyes rechecked. And they told me, stop by and bring him about 2 months. In 2 months. So 2 months have been up this month. I didn't have to drop him off, which was good. The appointment was at 3, and it only took like 30 minutes. I just checked his eyes. I was afraid it would be expensive because it has been every time. But it turned out just to be about $75. I know that's still a lot, but that's about how much I had saved. So I went ahead and used my credit card and then paid back $50 on the card that way. And so that worked out good. They said that Casper's eyes was doing good, big improvement. His eyes was doing good. But he has to continue the cream and the ointment for life, I do believe. He'll have to do that for life. Yep. We took him with us to Murphy today to get groceries. He enjoyed that. And the other day, also on our vet trip, we stopped and seen Ashley. You've heard me talk of Ashley before. Daddy took me by Ashley's, and I give her some of the stuff. I rounded her up, some poured paint canvases I'd made. And also she likes owls, so I give her some owls, and she was really happy with all of it. And she absolutely loved Casper. She loved him. And Casper would give her sugar. It was a good visit. Real good visit. Ashley's a good person. She got, she's got it right now, but she gave me some watercolor paint. I'll try it out when I get it. Mom's got it. I forgot to get it from her. She got me some kind of paint. So I'm telling you guys, these markers are really wonderful for little small areas. Definitely a winner. And I do love this book a lot. It's a good book. I was thinking it would be good because it had good reviews, you know. I love all of you guys on here and appreciate my friends on here, my coloring friends. I met some nice people and I really appreciate it. The comments and everything. Sometimes we just need a simple book to color, you know, just something simple. I've been working hard getting the Halloween tag stuff done though. I've been coloring a lot doing that, trying to get it done because it bugged me because I showed you guys the pictures and they wasn't colored. And Butterfly Hater, she goes as on Instagram. She asked me if I thought I would be able to get it done, all of them. I said, I'm going to try to, you know, to get them done. I thought I had them all done, and then I forgot about that, forgot about the ghost one. Just about forgot it. Well, you know, the Pip Squeak markers are fun to color with. They are. I'm just curious how long they would actually last. Got one spot right there. I'll have to try to fix it. I went with Kyra and Mary to Franklin this past Wednesday, and Mary went over there to get her doctor checkup done. She has to go every other Wednesday. It's hard to explain what she's getting done, but I do know she had to have a shot Wednesday. She had to have a shot. We stopped at Books A Million bookstore. I showed you guys what I got. I found some good finds. Stopped at Goodwill. It's about all we stopped at. We didn't stop at the Dollar Tree or Walmart. We was going to, but Mary got to where she was feeling bad, so we didn't stop. We just kept a going, come back. I had a good quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's. Hadn't had one of those in a while. It was good for lunch that day. Turned out really good. I'm tempted to make his eyes. Maybe I should make them red, you think? You see the red's going down really good. So I must have used that green for something because I used a lot of it. That could be the case here. We have to take Marno and Betty to town tomorrow. Marno's got to have his blood work done. So get out a little bit tomorrow. My Aunt Norma come in. You know, I mentioned to you guys about my Aunt Norma, and I was kind of afraid to see her because she's coming in from Indiana. And I don't know if I made the right decision, but she works at a nursing home there in Indiana. Said she didn't have COVID. They test them twice a week, so it must be pretty bad in Indiana. And I was just afraid to see her right now. And, you know, who knows? She could have got the virus coming down here. I mean, still, if you test negative, she could get it positive from a gas station or something. But I hate to be that way. I just told her, I said, I hope you understand. I cannot see you this time. She comes in once a year. And, of course, she talked Daddy into coming and seeing her. She's going to be at Papa's, so She said they was going to sit outside. Daddy's going to go. Mama didn't. She didn't want to go until she told Norma until the virus was over with. Mama's just not comfortable with it either. And like I said, I hate to be that way, but what do, you know, when you're scared of trying to dodge the virus, and even from family, you have to be careful, especially from gatherings, even if it is outside. So I decided not to. She might be mad about it. I don't know. I just decided not to on it. That was my choice. What's my camera at? 20 minutes? Okay, we're already 20 minutes into filming here. With this, I'm using the little Amazon Basics here on the ears, so you guys can see it's a good marker on these little small areas. And I guess I'll color in this dot here, might as well. Sometimes you just get in the mood to use Crayola, you know. You just get in the mood to do it. I've been drinking more Diet Coke again. I was doing so good. Now I started drinking it again. So I'll have to try my very best to not do it. Somehow I'll have to try to not drink it as much. Try my best. That's all I can do is try, you know. I watched a movie yesterday. It was called Don't Look in the Basement. It's from the 70s. And I got it a couple months ago at the Dollar Tree. And it was okay for the 70s. It did have some dirty parts in it that I didn't like. It showed women's, you know, boobs on it. They didn't care to do that apparently. And I didn't care much for it. But the movie for the 70s, it was pretty gory. And you can look up the info on it. I don't really want to talk much about it. It was okay. Don't Look in the Basement. And then I watched one that was called The Sound of Horror. It was black and white. It was pretty good. They was fighting. It was a dinosaur, but it was invisible, and they couldn't see it, and it was killing some people. And it was pretty good sound. It was pretty good picture effects for them days. I'm sure it was. I'll have to look up the exact day, but it's older because it's black and white. Because I don't want to tell you guys wrong. So might have said 60s a minute ago. I can't remember if I did. But definitely I will look up the year and tell you guys what the year was on it. Or you can look it up. It's Sound of Horror. I liked it pretty well. So I watched those yesterday a little bit. Colored the Halloween tag pictures. Trying to get them done to show you guys on video. Well, these are doing pretty good. These little Amazon Basics are really good little pens. They had good reviews too. These pens did. I'll go ahead and put a little black here. I'm going to end up using these instead of my Pip Squeaks for these. You can, you know, it works really well. These pens does on little areas. Just as good. It's really good pens. Really good pens involved. I hear Dwayne up there using his chainsaw. I put a pillow down for little Pepper, so he's laying on the pillow here. Dwayne, he bought a Reese cupcake looking thing today, and it had peanut butter in it. There was 2 in the pack. He one, and Casper, I put one in my pocketbook. Casper grabbed that right out there, and then it was in the bag, and he grabbed it right out of my pocketbook. And I said, Casper, you can't eat that. And I put it in the dash of the truck, and of course it's still down there at the bottom of the road there in the truck. I forgot it in the dash. Casper was about to eat it. I wish I'd got that on video and showed you guys that one. Well, I didn't think this one take too long, but actually this one is taking a little while, so can't really color his hair black because of the background's black, you know. Let's see, I colored this black here. Yeah, I think I'm just about Halloweened out on coloring Halloween pictures. Just about Halloweened out. I hope to goodness you can see my picture here. My hand won't get in the way. Let me go ahead and color this area black, and then I wonder, I guess they've started back Days of Our Lives. If you guys heard about that, somebody tested positive that worked on the set that they had the coronavirus. So, but I read they was going to reopen and start recording again on the set. And I don't know if they can keep these soap operas going, guys. Do you? I mean, because of the virus, you wonder if they actually can. We'll use this marker in wider areas. Okay, now we'll go around here, and I'm going to go and color this black here. And now what I want to do, I need to color the ears green also. If I can get this marker cooperate with me. I don't think I can. Maybe I can. I didn't know that these markers was fixing to kick the bucket, or I would have. Well, I had my little small markers on hand that Brooke gave me for my hard to reach areas. Just kind of color it in a little bit. They are doing good on this paper though. And just kind of color in a little bit here. Color over that dot. Sorry if my hand's in the way, guys. I was playing that song by Rick Trevino. You remember that song, guys? The Dr. Time song? Always liked it. And the home song, Dwayne was singing it one day, and he'd heard it on the radio. And he said, I wonder who sung that song. Well, it turns out that Joe Diffie sung it, the home song. Now on the hair, well, the only color we have left in the Pip Squeaks is yellow, blue, and brown. So I guess we'll go with the light blue color. I guess we could go with the light blue on the hair. That went down with the wrong color right there. I should be able to finish this top part with this blue color. Let me go ahead and stop my camera and restart. Recording again. Got the flashlight on. I'm not really sure about these markers. They don't seem to be going on as good as I used them last time. Last time I used them in the one of them Dollar Tree books, you know, little coloring books. Seemed to do pretty good, but these is having a hard time going down for some reason. I do like the size and feel of these markers. Pretty good. We'll get there in a minute. So, do you guys have any plans for Halloween? What's your plans? I know here they're having drive-through trick-or-treating. I'm just wondering if any of you guys will be watching any horror films on Halloween. As far as I know, if I don't chicken out, I'm still going to watch the Jeepers Creepers one, number 3 with Dwayne, if I'm brave enough to do it. The scary movies bothers me. Even that one from the 70s that don't look in the basement, it bothered me some. It was a little disturbing. Where you going, Casper? You lay down here beside a Pepper on the pillow. Let me try and use all these Pip Squeak colors here. I told Mama said it's whatever you're comfortable with, and she just wasn't, I was talking about Norma earlier, she just wasn't comfortable with it. I just happened to think about it, so. I'm not either, because of the way my health is. If I was to get that, it would probably kill me, because my lungs is not good from that Guillain-Barré I had. Lord's willing, I never get it. I wear a mask every time I go out. Seen some people today that didn't have on a mask, even in Walmart. And usually past couple of times, seen people wear a mask, but at these gas stations, you might as well hang it up. Don't see nobody wearing a mask. Dwayne, he went in the gas station this morning, got a cappuccino, and there was some people going in there, but none of them was wearing a mask, except for one little boy, which is sad, little boy wearing a mask, and all these adults not wearing them. 11 years old, looked to be about, I'd say his age looked to be about 11 years old. It's sad that a kid like that's, got more common sense than some of these adults about wearing a mask. I watched the Trump, and Joe Biden's final debate. That was funny. More than anything, it was entertaining. what aggravates me so bad is when Trump says, we've got to open the schools up. We got to get them schools opened. That aggravates me so bad, him doing that. That's just, and still the man will not mention, he won't mention wearing a mask. And he's had the virus, his family's had the virus. Joe actually mentioned wearing a mask. That's one thing you can say about Joe that was there, standing there. And so Trump still, I don't think he really thinks much about the virus as usual, like he should. Not be concerned about it. You have to be concerned about it and take care of yourself and wear a mask when you go out. It's good to, I have breathing problems, but I try my best to always wear a mask. Always wear one. Because I honestly think that it helps you from getting a virus. And my friend, I talked to him, he said the other day they closed down Family Dollar to clean it. And he said it's because some people comes in there and don't wear a mask. And so they closed it down some to clean it real good and wipe everything down, which is pretty good, actually. It's really bad, though. It's scary. It is. Especially if people has to get out here and work, to make it, to get by. And Dwayne said while I was in Dollar Tree today, there was this guy that come up to his truck, had his dog with him. He said, I'll give you $5 if you take me to Georgia. And Dwayne said, I can't take you to Georgia. I'm sorry, I can't take you. He said, all right then, but Dwayne said it caught him off guard, And it's not safe to pick up somebody you don't know. Don't ever do that, guys, It's not safe. It's not safe at all because you don't know what somebody's intentions are. What are they thinking, Oh, these pens are good for these little small spaces now. Definitely good. I'm going to outline this also with red right through here. Definitely good for these books here, these little small areas. That's what these pens are really good for, I'm thinking. Because, you could use them for mandala, which I was thinking about doing, but now that I'm using them, I believe they work the best on these small areas. The best. Because of these little tips they've got. So I probably won't be trying them on a mandala, but I'll be using them on my little small areas. They've already got all the Christmas stuff out at Walmart. A bunch of, just one room of Halloween stuff out already. Halloween, yeah. Well, the Halloween stuff's still out, but Christmas stuff's what I'm saying. I gotta take a sip of my Diet Coke. I can't resist. I'm gonna have to use this yellow right here. Well, this is more like a lemon green. Now, little Iris, I have him outside in his cage. I cleaned out his cage when I come home from Murphy, put him some new food out. I tell you one thing about it. I do believe the male birds are more messier than females. I do think that. Definitely. I heated the sugar gliders up some squash last night to eat, and I believe they pretty much eat all of it. And I had some chicken. Dwayne told me that I had some chicken up top, and I didn't think I did, but I found some, so I'm gonna cook the sugar glider some chicken tonight. And I love Raisin Bran. Probably eat me a bowl of Raisin Bran for supper. I absolutely love Raisin Bran. A big bowl of Raisin Bran sounds really good. See, now we got this one done right here. the cute little Frankenstein. Got him done. Reckon we can got time to start on another one. The cute little mummy here. This one right here, maybe. Color a little bit of it. Now I'm going to color him. I'm going to color his face this color. Since I discovered I have this lemon color, we will go with it. Well, let's color around his eyes yellow too, so. You remember, guys, the picture I done of April Amber's book that was our chat? And I said, oh, this one's done now, and showed you guys the pictures. The picture. Well, I ended up doing more to it. I ended up coloring her eyes, which I was going to leave her eyes white, and I said, no, I'm going to color her eyes, so I done that. And then I used my white gel pen and done some outlines on the picture. Didn't hardly see any coloring books worth buying at Walmart. They had about the same old thing. I don't even know why I bothered going way the back there to see, you know, because I didn't see anything worth getting. I do like this yellow here. They had the unicorn book that I've got, the glow in the dark one. It's really good. It's got it at Walmart. If I can get by, I might own it. I might color this hat brown. It might be a dark brown I have here, though, that's in the Pip Squeaks to use. This is the little Amazon Basic pen I'm using on the bandana. So, I don't know, it might be too dark. I'm not sure. I might can use it a little bit, but it's probably too, well, maybe not. I was going to say maybe it might be too dark, but it doesn't seem like it is. I'm having to really press down using these markers, these Pip Squeaks. Might be a bad batch, I don't know. Just have to really press to get these markers to work good. I have to blend it in a little bit better. Try to anyway. See, it's just not wanting to go down back much, these markers. They're just not. See, that just, I mean, it's okay. Let me get my Kelly Art markers. I was going to get my Kelly art markers, but I think I'll try to use a pen of gear. Now this might be too dark right here. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with these markers. See, these ain't doing good either. This is my problem. I need to throw away some markers. That doesn't work. You know? Now this is fine point right here. But you know what, guys? We are still going to chat. I'm going to get us a good marker. Now, the ones Amazon Basics are good. The Crayola Take Note markers are good to use. Crayola Take Note. They look like this. These are really good markers. Crayola Take Note. So we'll just go back over this with Crayola Take Note. I think I pretty well used up the Pip Squeak ones. Pretty much. And didn't realize it. I just kind of blend this in a little bit better. I'm just playing a little bit here anyway. I can't stand to see lines on anything though. Aggravates the far out of me. But these markers are really good. Definitely. I need to do a chat just using these markers and showing you guys because they're really good. Well worth buying. I've actually bought 2 sets of them because I like them so well. I definitely recommend them. And they last a pretty good while too. They seem to. Color goes down good. But we're already 17 minutes into this chat, this second part. It's okay. We're just having fun. I probably won't be able to finish this picture on chat though, like I wanted to. Oh, I hate that. See them lines and I hate it. It drives me crazy. I don't think I can cover them up either. It's the kind of marker that is. The Pip Squeak marker is not as good as I thought it would be, so I probably won't buy those. I wouldn't recommend them either. At first I liked them, but not now much. See, that doesn't look good right there to me. All them lines in there. Really good paper though. Paper's good in this book. Now I'm going to color this brown right here. Color it brown also. Yeah, you know those movies I was telling you about, they're kind of listed on the cheesy side. Cheesy movie, what you call it? Cheesy. I think that bird likes being outside, but I'm not really sure, but I think he does. I do, like I said, I do like the light greenish yellow color. I do like it. These are the take note markers. See how good they are? They're really excellent markers. Absolutely wonderful. I need to color mandala on camera with these also. And I want to do, I want to color mandala with the metallic markers I showed you guys. I still want to do that. For sure. Oh yeah, these are much better than them take notes. I mean, than the Pip Squeaks. Comparing, well, this would be one thing in the video we've learned, comparing markers. The take notes are better than the Pip Squeaks in the long run. And Amazon basic pens are excellent for little small areas. Okay, let's go with green here also. Now, let's see here. Let me go over this a little bit better. Okay, that's better. Now, yeah, there we go, guys. We want them to have a light blue shirt. A light blue. Uh-oh, 23 minutes. We might not get finished, but that's okay. We're about finished anyway. Finish it off camera and show you guys the results. I know I'm going to color his shirt blue here. This light blue color with the take note. See how good these are going down? They smooth out good. You don't have no lines. No lines involved on it. See, on this Pip Squeak, you're going to get some lines with them markers. So I definitely would not do the Pip Squeaks. Maybe for the X method, but that'd be about it, in my opinion. These are fun to color with, too. It's a cute little skeleton, isn't it? Light blue color. Yeah. Or just a darker pink color, isn't it? If we could find a darker, well, don't want really too dark because of the black background here. We'll go with purple pants. Well, yeah, this will be purple too. It can. Might as well be. And then there's these little shoes. Other than that, other than the top of the hat, this is cute. You know, I messed up on there, but that's just the way it is. Yep. Every coloring we do can't be perfect. It can't. You want it to be, but it's impossible. You can't get it perfect every time. But definitely you can use cheap supplies and be alright. You know, cheaper items to color with. Like these tape notes went about $10 on Amazon, and they do really well. And smooth out good, like I said. Definitely worth buying. Much better. There's that. I used the red Amazon Basic on the bandana, so I'll do it on this. This back here is part of the bandana. This part here is, so. Alright, we got 3 minutes left. I guess the title of this video could be Happy Mail, and then testing out the Pip Squeaks versus take notes, you know. That way you can see that the Pip Squeaks aren't as good. Could put the title that, I guess. Test it out and see what's best, I guess. I just about got it, except for the shoes, and we'll have it. Or the shoes. We could go with pink for shoes. Pip Squeak again here. Pip Squeak. Maybe we will have it, guys. I'll just leave the background around in white, so it's like that. Yeah, I guess we'll just leave them like this. It'll be okay. Now this other, I outlined it red on him, but on this one, I think I'll just leave it white around him. So, there we go, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we will swing by again and do another flip through or chat. I love you all very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.